What's going on, YouTube? Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Avalos back giving you an update on the biggest question in the stock market is where is SPY going? So I want to point some things out real quickly for you guys so we can get into this. And that is, there's a few things that you want to look at when you are going to try to estimate where the stock is going. So I want to point some stuff out, guys. Okay, I have a yellow line here showing us support. This is where SPY found previous support. You can see this candle here. This is exactly where SPY stopped. Okay, and there was another support here, and there is a little bit of support down there. Okay, now this is the volume profile to the right. This is what tells us all the buys and sells that are going on. Some people call these volume shelves. This is an indicator you can get with almost any of your brokers. This is a gap. Okay, this is where there is no support at all, meaning that no one is ready to buy or sell there. This has lots of support. This red line is called the point of control. And this green line is the 200 exponential moving average. Okay, so now let's get into this. First thing I want to highlight, guys, is this yellow line of support. Okay, now whenever you're doing support, guys, it's not just a line where it touch. Okay, it's an area. So never think it's just a number, because sometimes you've seen that the stock will go under the support and come back. That's because it's an area full of sales and buys. Okay, so this is the area of support right now, in my opinion. Okay, I'm going to stretch this out so you guys can kind of see the wicks. Okay, how they kind of went through and did not finish the game. Let's go there. Okay, so now in one of my previous videos, guys, I said 490. Okay, 490 is still a possibility. I'm not going to promise you 490, but I am seeing 488 now, guys. Okay, let me show you how. Okay, so let me just highlight some stuff. I want you guys to focus on support areas. Okay, this is support. Okay, this whole area here is support. Okay, and you can see that the stock has been falling. This was a major area of support. This is where we were going back and forth for a while. You can see all these candles here. There was a lot of sales and a lot of buys, and then the sells, which is the bears, got rid of all the bulls, and so we started going down. And you can see the volume shelves here are super small compared to the big support areas, guys. Okay, now we do have support right around the 490 area, which is the bottom of this area here. This is why I stated that in my video, guys. 490, SPY is going to 490. Now I see 488, and then I see this big gap at 480, which some of the guys that I know, and guys you might know, and gals on YouTube that chart, are saying 480 is easy for SPY. I agree, because look at the difference between, and let me grab the correct spotter for you. This whole area, guys, is considered a shelf gap. See that? So you don't have your next major support until around 473. Okay, right in here. This area. All right. Okay, so we have another gap that can happen. Yeah, this can get crazy, guys. Okay, so we could see 456, 458 area. This is the type of homework you need to do, guys, if you want to trade and you want to trade with more confidence, you have to learn this stuff. If you guys don't know how to do this stuff, guys, there is a link below that I'm going to leave you. I have courses. They're super easy, guys. They cost less than $1 a day. You can pay the whole year off. Okay, 30-day money back guarantee. Also, if you guys are finding value and you guys have been subscribing, you guys have been sharing the videos, I truly appreciate that. That is awesome. It's helping the channel. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go back to other things that I'm focusing on, guys and gals. Here we go. This red line, guys, okay, right in here. And let me make this clearer, get you a little arrow. Okay, that red line, okay, all across. This is what is called the point of control in the stock market, okay? This is where the buyers and sellers meet and they fight for control. You can see it's pretty heavy, long shelves coming out, okay? And this is where there's going to be a decision made. Do we bounce up or do we continue on the way down, okay? For now, you should know that 456 is a possibility, okay? And you should know that 473, we have it marked off here, is another possibility. And we marked off, and I'm going to give you a double arrow here, 480 is a really big possibility. How big? I'm not going to tell you to go short. I'm not going to tell you to go buy puts, okay? I am going to tell you I bought puts, okay? They expire in 30 days, okay? How long does it take for the stock to drop from 490 all the way to 480, $10? Well, I'm glad you asked, team. Let me show you. We're going to take our trusty ruler and we're going to say, okay, here is our timeline, and we're just going to go down and measure $10 drop, okay? Oh wow, that took 1 day. Okay, so it could take 1 day, so don't be surprised, guys, if it goes down to 1 day. Now it could take a day and a half, it could take 2 days. Okay, that's why I like to buy time, because there's a thing called Vega row that can work against you guys, and you also know theta. Theta is the easiest, guys. If you guys want to understand theta, okay, just look at it like an actual payment you're making on rent. So if I buy a put and the theta is 50 cents, meaning they're going to take 50 cents every day, because it's a contract. You're saying you're going to buy this stock, or you want the right to buy 100 shares. They're going to take 50 cents a day, okay? Why would anybody let you borrow money, okay, for no money, okay? So just look at it like it's an ice cream, and it's melting little by little every day. The higher the theta, the higher the temperature the sun is giving that ice cream. So don't forget that. Okay, let's go through another tool, guys, because this is an important time for the stock market. I know we have war. Okay, we have our Fibonacci here, and we're going to say, all right, this is the golden zone marked off right on top. Let me get rid of those marks. 50%, guys and gals. 61%. This is the golden zone. So what usually happens to a stock when it bounces or finds support and it bounces? It could make it all the way back up to this area, 509 to 513, and then continue down. Will that happen? Maybe. Now, one thing you don't know, there's a thing called dark pool orders. Go Google it. Dark pool orders are waiting right around this area. 515, 516, 519. I went to go look it up. So what does that mean? That means that if it gets up to there, it's going to run, because there's a lot of orders sitting there waiting for this thing to blast off, and they're going to buy the heck out of SPY. Will it make it here? I doubt it. Can it make it there? Yes. So make sure you guys understand Fibonacci, and there is a possibility that it could make it back up there. Now, usually, okay, and I know sometimes I get messages and, Coach, it did this, it did that. I know it did. It's supposed to. Now, let me get my little arrow warmed up here. It's looking down. It could come here, halfway to these 3 candles. Can it go up halfway there? Probably not in one shot. It could do this. This could be the path. So if you follow me on charts, this retracement or these pullbacks on Fibonacci would be around 38%, 23%. This is how a stock will continue to pull back and continue to go up. Now, what I think is going to happen on Monday is we'll see this. They'll try again. And then they're just going to say, okay, bears are just going to take over. And the trend will go down. If we see this, happy birthday. The only thing that can cause that is if somebody knows something, and I know there's still stuff going on in the news with war and banks. Then you have tech earnings this week. Okay, so when they report, I don't think that even if they do well in the earnings, I have a feeling that most of those guys might get dumped for one reason, and that's because folks know this is going on and they're going to try to get out. Okay, so where is SPY going? Exactly where we talked. Okay, you know the potentials down here. Okay, understand that SPY is 500 different companies, 500 stocks. You could have 2 companies that all of a sudden report something on Monday and this thing can turn the other way. Traditionally, with technical analysis, this is your possibility down here. So don't forget, we have a possibility of 480. We're definitely going to get to 490. 480 is a big possibility. 456 is going to take a lot of work. So keep that in mind. If you want to follow me, okay, there's a link below. If you guys want to see me trade live, if you want to be part of the bull ring, DM me. I'll send you a link so you guys can learn more. I do this daily. You'll get details every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes on what changes are going on with SPY in the bull ring. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend, and I'm wishing you a very green tomorrow. Take care.